Hawaii. A lot of people consider this paradise. I kind of consider this a trap. Somewhere that don't really necessarily want to be, but kind of have to. Now don't get me wrong, I appreciate the fact that I live in paradise, especially on the government's dime. So I mean, it's not that I'm unappreciative of being able to be here. So even though I'm living in paradise, I'm kind of trapped in paradise. It's just one of those kind of ironic things, you know. And Hawaii is a great place. The people are great. There's a lot to do here, but it's also super expensive. So trying to get anything shipped over here is a nightmare. One of the things I had to do for my truck was get fender flares put on. The fender flares were $500. The shipping was $400. So, you know, it's just those kind of things that really make it difficult to live here. You know, you got the beautiful beaches and all of that, but you know, I'm not a beach bum. I can only do so much at the beach, and then kind of get bored. You know, I like to kind of go out and explore and be able to drive, you know, for a full day and be in a new place. Here, you drive for a full day and you're right back where you started. So this place has changed. 25 years ago, used to be a place called the Cellar nightclub here, and the Red Lion was right over here. And now, this is all touristy. This used to be where you came and bar hopped, and this whole facade has changed. Moose McGillicuddy's, which is not, it closed down years ago. It used to be down here on the other side. But we would come down here in a pack of 20 of us and just go bar hopping from place to place and end up at the Denny's on the end. The Denny's is still there. That's the funny thing. Literally 25 years ago, it's the same exact Denny's, but again, all of this has changed dramatically. So downtown Waikiki now has a Vegas vibe to it. It did not used to be like this at all. I wish I had some footage from back then, but now it's all these fancy schmancy little stores and shops, and it's a massive tourist trap. So used to, we would surf the strip here, drive up and down, and then this is kind of the main drag. The beach is just on the other side of these hotels over here. The next street over is where there's a lot more bars, a lot of strip clubs that used to be. I don't know if there still are or not. So this is about as touristy as you can get. This little park right here, this is kind of middle of Waikiki. There are catamarans that come up on right on the beach here, and you can hop on them and do booze cruises basically. They have surfing lessons, sunset tours, booze cruises. Funny enough, in 97, 98, I used to work on one of the booze cruises. In fact, there's one going out right over there. It's probably the same boats that were doing them when I was here. And this is where most of your tourists spend 90% of their time while in Hawaii, on the beaches of Waikiki. I don't think there's any information on this tree, but it's definitely been here a long time. About Hawaii, there's a lot of homeless here. There's some, of course, here in Waikiki, but even all around the island, there's massive camps, tent city camps, homeless populations. If you want to do some easy surfing, this is the place to come. Longboard it, you know what that is. All right, so I'm gonna put some, I'll drink some water, some sunscreen on. Should have done this when I started. That guy was talking to the pigeons. think I'm the only person in all of Waikiki wearing a long sleeve shirt. But I don't need a tan to look cool. Most of these tourists are going home to show off their tans. I'm trying to prevent skin cancer. Did I get it all? Oh, probably not. Never can get it all. Got a couple people out there snorkeling. And here's the swimming pool I was talking about. It's off limits. This thing has been out of commission, and off limits for 30 years. Yeah, so this is some type of war memorial. It used to be an old pool, I guess. I mean, it tells you a little bit about World War I and II here and the role that Hawaii played. But it's pretty much dilapidated and has been for, like I said, 30 years or so. This has been a quick walk down Waikiki. If you come here, what you can expect. If you do visit, I mean, I would not spend the bulk of my time here. It's not bad, it's just very touristy and very trappy. There are plenty of places to visit on the island of Oahu, but I would actually recommend going to one of the other neighboring islands. Spend a couple of days here on Oahu, see the big hitters, and then move over to Hawaii or Maui. I'm going to continue to do a couple more of these videos where I kind of walk and explore different parts of Hawaii, starting here on Oahu. And I'll post those. If it's something you want to see more of, or if there's something specific you want to see, definitely let me know. Honestly, I'm just kind of grasping for ideas to create content, because my main content, which has been overlanding, camping, hiking, although you can still do hiking here, and I've done some trail running and whatnot. I'm going to have to kind of pivot or shift the content I create. Woo! That was 6 miles, 6.03 miles. And it is pretty warm outside. I would say it's close to 90 probably. I don't know. That was a longer walk than I've done in a long time. So thanks for watching. Remember to get outside, explore your surroundings. Even if you're familiar with your surroundings, get out there. There's something that you haven't seen. And we'll see you in the next one.